Hey guys, Dorfraven2012 here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect Andromeda. So, travel to Harval, or we could travel to, Vold. To Ryder, from Peanut Butter. Thanks to the remnant storage box from the EOS vault, all I need is one particular piece of RemTech to complete my project. My scanner located what I need on Vold. If we have the chance, can we go and find it? Peanut Butter, acknowledge. Communication from Jal Almadarov. Pathfinder writer. I manifested items that I've bought on board your ship in the Tempest. Basically all the shit he brought along, okay. To writer from Liam. I got a plan. Come by when you got a minute. Got an idea I want to run by you. Might help everyone deal with the craziness around your Costa. Now I think that's the movie night. Yeah, that's the movie night quest, which I shouldn't have gotten until I got in this email. But since I already had the quest items, it automatically triggered it.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
70 kilos is enough mass for another person.
Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
All right. I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
What's going on?
Alright.
I should get back
Nothing
to
new to talk about.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. If you didn't have a wiener, Glider, I'd probably have sex with you.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake. Maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Yeah. See, now that he makes this point, now I actually, think about it again. Yeah, we never speak about this matter ever again. Like, yeah, we don't really bother finding a way to stop the Scourge, or how to get rid of it.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that.
Fight, 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 fight.
What can I do for you?
Absolutely nothing.
You know where I'll be.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that we don't bother. Again, it's either DLC... or shit they're saving up for the sequel, and I honestly to God...
You have new email.
Perfect drift.
You know we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then?
Alright, anyway, I honestly to God feel like they're trying to build up all these interesting key points, like all these interesting side quests that just end up cutting off or not going anywhere for the sequel, so you're going to be invested. But that's not how you do it. I mean, you can make a few like that, but most of them have to be solved in the first game, because it just screams like you are afraid that you can't do better when making a sequel. And that's not very reassuring. Doesn't scream a lot of confidence.
Need something?
Nope.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Sure, Liam, you want to talk even though we, technically speaking, did talk.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Yeah, so why not have the game run by the code where you don't get the chance to hand over the items yet until you get the quest? Because clearly I just got the quest, but it already triggered most of the things since I had the items already. Weird.
Pathfinder. Hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Everyone has the training, but this job is all new every day.
That's probably what the Nexus is counting on. That our skills fit together to make it work. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I know it. I know it. I know it, boy. BM's armor position. Alright. Really, Liam? You just... fucking Liam the Ninja. Do I want... Nah, you don't want to talk to me yet. You're fucking weird that way. I know I'm supposed to be able to scan that. For some reason, you just have to be angled over here. Kind of looks like the Reapers from this angle, if you look at the holographic image. Still kind of disappointed that there's, like, you know, no space combat. Everybody wanted that since, you know, you were flying around in that mini space thingy maneuver thing in Mass Effect 2, and then freed it again, and they introduced the Reapers chasing you, but everybody wanted space combat, but they never bothered adding it.
Smart stuff up front, powers them back.
Hey, good looking.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
You'd let a bone-faced blowhard like that deprive you of my scintillating company?
That blowhard hates you now. If you're not careful, he might deprive me of your company. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
I know I already said that at some point, so why the hell was I able to repeat
Thanks
that
for
again?
chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
I'm realizing something, like, for some reason I'm able to repeat a lot of dialogue.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
Now that just looks wrong from this angle. Nope, that's better.
Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game, bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Yeah, keep it in the pants, buddy.
The Angara was super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Out with it already. What's the deal with you and Callow? Anything I should be concerned about?
Twist my arm, why don't you? It's contrasting styles more than anything. He's a blueprint guy. I'm gears and guts. Got ink on his digits, not grease up to his elbows. If you didn't have me to balance him out, you might be in trouble. Heck, maybe that goes both ways.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Shepard. Alrighty. Shit, gotta speak to Callow again.
That extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge.
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a Ket.
He's also the first Ked who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jala Maldarov.
Ah, sweet fucking Jesus.
Costa? Ryder?
I'll bite. What's with the gun show?
We're swapping armor, not weapons.
Don't let him tease you. I explained the reference. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no.
Why? Is it religious?
Wait, what?
It's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought this was about armor. Are you deliberately trying to offend Jal?
Of course he is.
That's the point. Asking stuff diplomats leave out. Armor for answers.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
You weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
What the fuck? My eyes can never unseen what has been seen.
I hope you know what you're doing. I don't need the Nexus breathing down my neck.
Relax. Jar won't complain to HR or whatever Tan thinks we report to. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Some things are so ingrained they're invisible. We didn't even know the warning sign, so we got it over with. Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost. Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul?
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line.
You know, you think Liam would be better built. Like, he's not badly built. He's a okay-ish built, but when you compare him with Shepard, now fucking Shepard at least, he was a little bit thicker, definitely more built.
Yeah, Ryder?
Oh, yeah, we're good.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I know it. Also, put a fucking shirt on. This ain't the fucking gay boat.
You're taking the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy. Do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you. Hey, Ryder.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Alrighty. I think this time around I'll go to Vold first before I go to Haval, because last time I went to Haval first.
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Subi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
Those parts you found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
Not even a broken back could stop her dream.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barrow, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
I'm great too.
Dad's gone. Makes you wonder how many other Pathfinders made it.
We'll find out. It's what you do.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
Lucille made it a part of the Tempest. Let's keep it that way.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
Alrighty. Now, let's actually get moving.
I'm picking up something.
I see it right over here.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Skip, skip, skip. I like the color of this planet because it's green.
Anomaly on sensors.
Kind of looks like Namek.
Deploying probe. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Actually, I want to see what this looks like from... Yeah, does look like Namek. Just, you know, with the Saturn ring. Alright. Skip.
Anomaly on sensors.
I see it.
Probes launched. Satellite detected.
I just realized this planet actually moves. Like, I like that. Like, the other planets are just still, which I hate. This one actually moves. Alright. Alright. Meet the Resistance Journal. And again, Haval is actually pretty small. Oh, fuck, let's do gold like I said I would, since I really haven't done it. Oh, I haven't done it first. I mean, I clearly done it already. And I'll do all the, fuck it, might as well just do it now. What the hell? I mean, after all, I got the skip button.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
Alright, before we land there, actually, there was this one quest for the Nexus to stop revolt, which again is another useless quest, because I read online, no matter what you do, like, there are free outcomes. you calm the people down, you don't calm them down, so they get fired upon. And there's one where you just totally ignore that, like you just don't fucking deal with it whatsoever. All three outcomes basically lead to nothing. Now you'd think if you know, let's say you help them out and you calm them all down, that'd be like an extra small little cutscene where you see those people help you out in the final battle. Or for an example, if you fuck this up, they'd probably fucking sabotage the ending of the game a little bit to, you know, slow you down or something like that. And if you totally ignore that, well, it's kind of the same outcome. Instead of like it really literally not doing anything. Zero, squat, null. I know these kinds of quests are fine for your average fucking RPG, but Mass Effect is known for all your choices have consequences. Or at least 90% of the choices you make in the game have consequences. This, on the other hand, it's like 90% of the choices don't do shit. But that 10% does. And it's like, dude, I don't buy the Mass Effect games for that. Like, I buy the Mass Effect games for the good story and the interesting characters and, you know, my choices impacting the world. If you take those elements out, well, there's not really much for me to go out of my way and really want to buy the franchise anymore. Because if I want to play a game with a bunch of side quests that don't end up in anything, you know, I can play any RPG out there. And matter of fact, any MMO for that matter.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull.
Alright, stop this revolt.
An expedition to use
Seems quiet for now.
Make them
Look,
lead or make them go. I know. This isn't what I signed up for either.
Clan before cronies.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list, like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
See, now this is another problem. Now let's say, for an example, BioWare gave you the option to, like, place a military base on this planet and a research base on this planet, and, you know, you can vary it. You wouldn't have to deal with these issues. Like, they can expand on this, saying, you know what, the next planet Vold, military base, so those guys can get waken up and getting sent over there. Problem solved. Peaceful ending. But for example, if you fucking go there again and say, well, fuck you, research again, then they can have a little revolt going on. And they have a little cutscene where they're probably like throwing bottles, like Molotov cocktails and shit like that all over the place. So much potential. But somebody somewhere has such a small fucking mind that they didn't do anything with it. They're like, yeah, let's just throw that in there. That's part of a fucking checkboard.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
Alright, and like Ryder said, I only had one outpost open. So we have Site 1 and 2 still on EOS, right? Not being used. We clear out the cat. It's pretty safe. We just have to fix it up a little bit, and bam, you have Site 1 and 2 available again. Again, we ignore those two sites instead of doing something out of it again, where their families could be woken up and be placed there. Again, waste opportunity. Like, who the fuck was designing this game? Like, the checkerboarding stuff is okay, but you have to revisit the game you're making and be like, you know what? That needs to be done better. You have to play your own game and be like, you know what, that needs to be done. You cannot just go through a checklist, have somebody in the team put it in, and not experience it yourself.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
I just thought about that. That Krogan's in the same body movement as Shia LaBeouf. Yesterday you said this, yada 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 yada. Shots, do it.
I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Free our families! Free our families!
Alrighty, time to speak to Kandros.
You were right. If I'd done what I planned.
Oh shit, I had to come here anyway because of the murder case. Operations. But see, like, so much they could have done. With actual consequences. That people wanted. That I wanted.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
This is HNS.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
I'm sorry, Lana. You're just trying to... A broken arm doesn't lie.
I told you she fell.
Oh, I gotta listen to this first.
Break is a textbook case of being hit with biotics. Hard.
Then they're lying too because she fell.
Did you come 2 million light years to be a scumbag abuser? Or do you want to grow a spine and admit you fucked up?
Guess she doesn't want to admit that she fucked up.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
Yes and no.
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right?
Attempted murder.
Conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
Attempted murder.
I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, and if it didn't miss, I mean, again, attempted murder. I gave you a pass the first time when I played through this game, and it didn't really pay out that well, because, I mean, again, he didn't commit another crime afterwards. He did learn his lesson, but he did lose his wife, and he went to cryostasis, which is a bullshit way to escape your guilt. So this time around, I'm going to exile him so he can still be with his wife, but he can live with the guilt and, you know, actually probably do something good.
Hi, Ryder.
Hi, Cora.
No, I am not imagining things, Cash. The air in here is too cold.
Our ventilation system is uniform across the station.
Nonsense. It is at least several degrees warmer everywhere else.
It's all in your head, Tan. I have to go.
I know you're doing this on purpose.
And now I really have to go.
Congratulations are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's everything the initiative stands for.
It was amazing. A culture we'd never met before, in a brand new galaxy. I was just glad to be part of it.
It's a moment to savor. In the Milky Way, first contact was a rare event. In the meantime, I am eager to forge diplomatic ties with the Angaran people. We need any allies we can get. Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
I hear you. It sucks when things aren't black and white.
Are they ever? If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
He intended to kill the chief. He pulled the trigger, believed he'd done it. Banish him.
Agreed. Sometimes we must rule with our hearts. I hope my conscience will be as clear as yours seems to be. Well, at least we'll have this sordid business behind us.
Alrighty. How many quests are here? Yeah, that's that, and gotta get movies and all that shit. What? I don't actually get to see him get dragged out to be exiled? I was hoping to hear him start screaming, but no, you can't do this to me! No! I don't even... Interesting.
Tracking enemy activity. Apex leaders notified.
Ryder, we exiled the prisoner Nilkin. Tough decision based on what you uncovered on Eos. His wife, Mariette, insisted on going with him.
See, so, overall, I guess I kind of did an overall good. Like, I think that's kind of a good choice, because, I mean, it is attempted murder and all that. But, like, at least he gets to stay with his loved one instead of them breaking up and him escaping his guilt by, you know, going into cryostasis. And he'll eventually, I think from what I heard of other people, you can actually meet him up on Kadar again. He'll actually thank you for it. So overall, I think this is the right choice.
It's hard to let go of someone you love.
So it seems. It'll be a tough life out there for her. For them.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We only just got on our feet. Plus, it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe, and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
Yeah, God forbid that you do it. Again, Tan's not a bad guy. He is an ass kisser, and he does want to go for power, but he's really not a bad person.
Personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
He's definitely not like, what's his name from Mass Effect 1 to 3, that fucking douchebag of a politician.
And remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened? She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
Ah, yeah, because that makes sense. Killing all these people, because I'm sure your family's going to be thrilled about that.
I know this is hard, but for the good of the Nexus, we need you to be patient.
We've already waited. How old will I be by the time Mom's out of stasis?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
That's how I solved it peacefully.
Pathfinder?
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling the Vault.
Up and away.
Pathfinder, are we going to Vold or Havarl?
How about I make the choices and you shut your pretty little lips?
Email.
Oh God, email from Gil. Warp 9, engage. Just not into the black hole.
Vold is the heart of our war against the Ket. I once took part in an attack on one of their bases.
Sounds like fun.
It was desperate. We won, but only barely.
Not really a holiday destination.
Alright, let's check my email. Poker awaits right at the bell tolls of the for thee. Meet me in the vortex on Nexus. I'll be on. Oh, you son of a bitch! I just came from Nexus. I'm not going back there just to fucking play poker. Go fuck yourself. You can wait for your game. Now there's a quest here that you can only get if you fucking have Jaw tag along, but I don't really want to tag him along. Really don't. You know what, I'll let him tag along and then swap it out once I get the quest. That's how you solve that problem.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Vold to the Ungarai, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
I'm just waiting for the guy to take out a gun at some point, just shoot me right in the fucking back.
Oh, Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
Jesus, BB.
If you didn't know anything was here, you wouldn't think anything was here.
Step carefully. Ice and darkness. Deadly combination.
This is an impressive setup. A functional base on an ice mountain.
We're a strong people who are only momentarily burdened.
Okay, why is my suit draining that fast?
A heater! Let me warm up for a second. I've never been this cold.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
Dude, even like the first time I went here, my fucking suit didn't drain that fast. Like, what the hell? Dude, I want my iridium. And again, you'd think, you know, max level and, you know, all the upgrades, I'd be able to take a lot more of this, but now...
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
She knows. We're headed to see her now.
So that's kind of cool, like if you take Jaw around, he actually interacts with some of the random NPCs.
Let it be. Take off visit for a while.
There you go, scanned it. I don't know why I'm scanning all the heat things again. They're just there to be scanned for, you know, trophy reasons, which I already got my platinum. I do love the way Vault looks.
Fuel pumps, fuel lines, hydraulics.
I mean, overall, all the plants look dope.
I told you. I take good care of
I just wish they had a rainy planet. They have one for Drax's loyalty mission, but you know, it's just like a 15-minute long mission. It doesn't cut it, and it's like a tight area too. Like, I want like an open world rainy mission. Make it like they could, you know, they could do that. Like an open world rain world. An open world rain world. Yeah, you know, whatever, that works. But it has acid rain, right? Until you activate the remnant sites, and bam! Once you activate those, the world atmosphere restores, and the acid rain turns into a regular drinkable rain. Now that would be dope as hell.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
How is everyone back home? Parents?
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
They do like these random small conversations with all these NPCs. They're just minding their own business, talk about their lives, yada yada yada. But that's pretty cool. Then you have these idiots fighting it out.
Some of you were attacked by Ket. Most of you have lost family to them. When you stand across from a Ket, remember what brought you here. Hold that in your heart. Then fight to make sure no one else feels that pain.
You see that also being nicely lip synced, which is dope. And again, I hate these fucking metal bottles. Like, why are they using the exact same bottles that we are using on the Nexus? I mean, get the fuck out of here. Give them different kinds of bottles, man. I doubt that fucking shit is universal all over the galaxy, like in different galaxies.
I
there, Explorer. I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
The first time you switch it on,
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
He lives for this shit. It will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Vold. The rest, out and about.
Now this is one of the quests that bugged out on me when I was playing through the game on my first playthrough. So I wonder if it works now, or if it's still broken.
please don't call attention to us.
Reply to message low supplies. Translate from Shailesh. Solon, yes, I'm aware of the dwindling supply situation. The supplies meant for the resistance had to be diverted at the last moment, so we never received them. We'll get to them to the next drop. I'm taking care of it myself. Alisk.
Anyek is wasting time. We should be out there looking for Michelle.
Michelle's dead. You saw the explosion.
Oh, wait a minute, Michelle. Aren't those the ones that giving the Michelle quest?
We can put a pod together. Go back out there. Herif, maybe, and Eshka.
Don't be foolish, Hannah. Please be angry, grieve, rage, but please drop this.
Guess I don't get that quest till a little bit later. A little bit annoying though, because I know where it is and all that, but can't be helped.
Heard about that doll?
You think it's payback? Niketa.
I don't know.
You didn't hear about the human? Landed right in the middle of Aya.
No. I hope they dealt with it.
That human is a Pathfinder fighting for us. Have some respect.
Jarl. And the Pathfinder.
Don't worry. They dealt with me.
Concerning the new visitors, translated from Shailesh. I heard about the new visitors to Aya. Do I ever have to remind you what happened the last time that kind of contacted one of our worlds? Gadara is seasible because of them. I'm sure you and Ephra are receiving plenty of opinions from both sides. I trust you'll make the right call. Anjik, Anya, and Vold can't be overrun by those things, and I don't trust the so-called Pathfinder any more than the rest of them. Translated from Shailesh. Vesh Naren reporting in. Received some surprising news this week. Apparently the human Pathfinder activated the vault on Eos, and newcomers are now settling on the surface. I don't know how to feel about this commander. It troubles me a new visitor from dark space can access technology closed for us for centuries. What does this mean? History tells us what happens when outsiders have more power than us. I apologize if I'm stepping out of line with my comments, simply thinking out loud. I trust your judgment in all things, Commander. Shepard.
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Roshua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
My people worship here in private.
And I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light. I speak weekly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next.
And with that, a stronger dynasty.
No, kind of not done, but I guess I'm done.
Greetings again, Ryder.
Yep, I'm done.
Thank you.